From the age of about 17 to 18, I used to be a waitress. I worked in a little pub bar kind of thing up the road from my house. It was good pay, the people were a bit... Some of the people I worked with were nice, but my bosses were awful, and I thought I would share a little story about the Christmas day I had to work in that job, because it was Christmas from hell, literally. So I've never worked a day in like food at Christmas. They asked me could I work it, and I said yes because the pay was pretty good for the day. And they were like, right, we'll put you in 9 till 4, and I was just like, okay, that's a full day. I'm not going to have any time to spend with family, and my whole family was up that Christmas as well. But still, I was like, I want the money, fair enough. And I didn't obviously want to get fired from my job, so I was like, okay. Went into work. It was very, very busy. Started off okay, and I was just like, oh, it's not too bad, just doing what I normally do, because I did do like desserts and stuff as well, and do the washing up, so it was keeping me on my feet, and time was passing pretty quickly. And then it got to around peak time, which was probably around 12 to 1 o'clock to 2ish maybe, and they were running out of like people to go and take the food out, because I'd been put into the washroom for the majority of the day. And then they were like, right, please can you go and do actual waiting on? And I was like, okay. And I was carrying 2 plates full of food, of hot food, and to go up into the back of the restaurant there was some steps to go up with this old carpet on, and it was known for being quite slippy. Here's me running around trying to get this food out because it was so busy. What happens? I slipped on the carpet and just went onto the floor face first, and had hot gravy literally from here all the way down my uniform, and had it all down my arms. I thought I'd burned myself on my chest and on my arms, and I just had to pick everything up, go back into the kitchen, throw the food in the bin, put the plates in for the wash, and then I just had to go upstairs and had a breakdown because I was just like, I can't. I'd bashed my chin on like the steps, and it was just a thing of, I've just fell in front of a room full of so many people, and I had to wait a good half an hour or so just to clean up. And I came down, and one of the bosses who works in the kitchen, he's head chef, wasn't happy with me, and I was like, well, what do you expect? Like, I've just had piping hot gravy and food spilled on me. I'm gonna need to go and clean up and like have a moment to calm down. But still, cleaned up, continued on with work. With it being Christmas, the bin in the washroom with all like the excess food filled up pretty quickly, because obviously it's Christmas, a lot of people, a lot of excess food. So I would have to take the bins out every couple of hours, and it was getting towards the end of the night, and one of the other waiting on staff had fallen over as well and broken a plate. So he came, threw the plate in the bin in the washroom. What happened was I was told to take the bin out, so I picked it up, and I could see that the broken plate was starting to like try to rip through the bag, so I tried to carry it down as quick as I could to outside to the bin. And as I went to lift the bag up, when I went like that, I then brought my hand back down, the broken plate had gone through the plastic of the bin bag, and I can't remember which finger it was. I think it's here because you can just about see the scar. From here downwards, just sliced my finger open. I was wrong, it's this finger, my middle finger on my left hand. I was stood there like shaking because I was just like, what do I do? Went inside, went to my one of 2 bosses and said, look, I've cut myself, what do I do? And he was like, okay. He took me into the washroom, tried to wrap it up and that, and because it was such a deep cut, it was just bleeding so much. And I was just like, what do I do? Do I like try and clean it up? Do I just try and plaster it up and leave it? And what they did was they put a plaster around it, and it was just soaking through the plaster in about 5 minutes and just pouring into the sink. And I was just like, oh my god, and I felt faint because I'm not a massive fan of the sight of blood. Put loads of plasters around it, put tea towel, not a tea towel, put blue paper towel around it, then stuck a glove on my hand, cut out the finger, and then like stuck the finger of the glove onto my hand with like some blue tape or something, to obviously stop it from running. And he was like, right, you're fine, go finish doing work. And I was just like, okay, so I'm like trying to work and do washing up with like this finger that's sliced open. Finished my shift, drove home, came home, and as soon as I peeled that piece of bloody plastic off my finger, just blood just poured out. And my mum was like asking me what went on. We ended up having to go to our friend who was a paramedic and get paper stitches because my bosses at work couldn't be bothered to try and fix the situation themselves. So I had to get stitches on my finger on Christmas Day, and I think I didn't get home till about 5:30 because we had to go and get that done. And yeah, I'm never gonna work on Christmas Day again. If anybody ever asks me to work on Christmas Day, I'm just gonna be like, nope. That was my quick story about Christmas from hell. It brings back so many bad memories. Happy 12th of October, and I shall see you tomorrow. Bye.